Johnson. Mimi is the artist responsible for this particular shoe. Thank you for coming out today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
I've been a lifelong resident of Haverhill, and the shoe industry has been very personal to me because both my father and my aunt both worked in the shoe industry. Back in 1882, half of downtown Haverhill, from Washington Square all the way to the tap, burnt down. And within 1 year, Haverhill rebuilt that whole downtown area. And being inspired by just the resiliency of Haverhill and how it seems like no matter what happens in Haverhill, the people tend to combine together and support each other and have that ability to move forward. And this was just one of those events. Downtown, that section that burned down, they now call Phoenix Road. So I tried to commemorate that fire and the power of the spirit of the people of Haverhill by painting this shoe with the city of Haverhill in it and representing the fire and the city on the hill with the river. Well, you can see the basis of the shoe itself is all spray painted. We have these nice vibrant colors in it, drawing attention to not only the form of the shoe, but of the actual event, that whole fire. We have the contemporary use of paint to bring the past into the future. So we have some of the spray painting, and then the graphic black right on top of it, which represents the city itself, wraps around the toe of the shoe and not quite all the way to the back. It's contrasting, so it's drawing the attention to the actual event. And in the back of the shoe, we have the city stops from here to here, but yet we have the phoenix, which is born out of the ashes, which represents the Phoenix Row. And the city is not connected in the back, leaving it open for growth and renewal and all kinds of good things to happen to Haverhill. You'll notice that in the graphic contrasted design, I have a silhouette of the city on the top, which is very hard-edged, which is contrasting against the soft edge of the spray paint, and yet it's reflected into the river, not only showing the city, but also the river. I wanted to keep in mind the whole form of the shoe, so if you were to say where the shoe is an actual object or as an actual foot apparel, it would still hold its own for the form, but yet the contrast against this kind of has like a lacy appeal, which again represents the female shoe industry in Haverhill and how we made women's shoes, especially back in the 1880s.
Very nice. Here today, the artist responsible for this great shoe here. This is Jeff Grazier.
We've been here about 6-7 years, and my wife and I was laughing when we first came here 6-7 years ago. We were driving downtown, and pretty much we couldn't even find a place to eat. So now we laugh because 6-7 years later, it's amazing what Haverhill has done with the restaurants, with the mural project, with the Souls of Haverhill, Haverhill's Farmers Market. We really think it's on the cusp of really becoming a very colorful and vibrant city again. And with my shoe and all the colors, I'm hoping to represent that through our city with colors and vibrancy and everyone coming back downtown and not leaving the town to go to restaurants and the community. Right from the beginning of doing kind of woman art, abstract contemporary woman art, and I use colors to represent women in my art and all their vibrancy, colorful, determination. So I've been known for my vibrant women art and kind of the inspiration behind it all. And then, like I was saying, last year I started doing recycled art with salvage woods metal, so I haven't painted in over a year. So when this came out, I wanted to bring back my colorful art. Instead of women this time, I wanted to bring it to the colorful and vibrancy of Haverhill. The challenges I had with this, normally I paint vibrant, colorful woman art. With this sculpture, I've never painted in 3D before. So for me, I had to try to find a way to get my paintings on a 3D giant shoe. And I usually like things kind of in balance, so with me, I needed to get all this kind of in sync somehow, where over here is a little bit different of a design than over on this side. So it took me quite a long time, like 2 to 3 days, just to design the whole shoe in pencil, get everything kind of in balance the way I liked it to make it relate to my paintings, that people that know my paintings, they'll kind of know it's my shoe. So I had to change, I painted this a different color first, didn't like the balance, so I had to change this color. then pretty much I just started picking colors that I thought would kind of work well with each other against the background to bring it forward. And the challenge that I had really was on the sides, because they are different, and on the top, how it's not perfectly balanced. And then underneath, in all my paintings, I like it to go throughout the whole thing. So even underneath, it's just as detailed underneath where you'll never see to up top where you do see. So I always like things totally done correctly and perfect in my mind.
Okay.
So like I said, it took about 120 hours to paint, design the whole thing, which is a long time, but for me, that's what I need to do to get it right in my mind. Yeah, my website, if anyone's interested in seeing pictures of the shoe in progress for all my new recycled art, is www.jeffgrassieart.com, and you can see all my work in progress and what I have up to date.
All right, so I'd like to thank Jeff for coming out.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All righty.
Thank you.
All righty, and that's one of our shoes. Alrighty, so here we are in downtown in Washington Square in Haverhill, and I'm looking at this particular piece and I just kind of want to point it out what's going on here. This particular piece is called Through the Looking Glass, and I wasn't able to get a hold of the artist here, but I'm going to try. But anyhow, when you walk away from it, you see the shiny, these shiny pieces. They're little mirrors reflecting off. You have all this color, but as you come closer to it, what you see is she's cut out photos of people from magazines, and everywhere that you see a photo of a person from a magazine, she's covered up their face with a little mirror, with a little piece of mirror. So I guess the point she's trying to get across is, you know, if you're looking at yourself in this piece, you're seeing yourself in all these different people. So it's kind of cool. You don't really get that until you walk right up to it and look at it.